Hey guys, welcome back. I have another nail tutorial for you guys today, and I'm calling it a double French tip. Here are the polishes that I use for this design. This first one here is this pink soft pearly polish, and it's the color that keeps on giving. Both of these polishes are new from the Love OPI XOXO collection. The one that I am featuring for this design though is Coalmates right here, and it's this gorgeous shimmery coal polish. I have a review of this entire collection with comparisons, and I'll put a link to that down below. And actually the pink one is my next favorite, and so I'll have a nail design using that one coming up after this one, just FYI. When I do a design like this, I don't usually do a base coat just because I like to use acetone to smooth out that half moon at the base. So you're just going to paint on this pink color, and you're going to make sure you go a little bit lower on the edges. I probably didn't go low enough, so you can go a little bit lower and leave a little bit of space because you're going to do that half moon. And if you get any polish, you can clean that up with your nail. And then I'm going to do a second coat once that has dried. And then I'm going to come in after I do that and use my brush and some acetone. Here I am pouring some acetone in a little jar. I'm just going to dab that in and then dab it on a towel just to get a little bit of the excess off. And then you're going to use that brush to make the half moon shape. And like I said, I probably could have gone down a little bit further on the sides to make it more of an arc, but you can do that how you want. And then I'm going to add my fast dry top coat. This is because I'm going to be using a sticker. If you're not using a sticker to do the top layer and you're just going to freehand it, you can skip this step. But I like to use these from What's Up Nails. They're really easy to use, but make sure that your top coat is completely dry before you use them. So once it's dry, you're going to go ahead and apply that on top. I do like this French tip to be a little bit lower than your normal French tip, so I do have that a little bit lower. Once you get that on, you're going to go ahead and just make sure it's on there really tight and seal down those edges with your fingernail. Okay, now I'm going to come in with my Coalmates polish, and I'm just going to do one coat because it's not quite opaque in two, and just paint that on right up against the edge of that vinyl sticker. And then I'm going to let that dry, maybe just for like 20 seconds, and then I'm going to come right in and do the second coat just because you don't want it to dry too long. You want to be able to peel that sticker off pretty soon after you've painted. So right when you're finished, go ahead and peel that sticker right off. I like using these vinyl stickers because they do give it a nice crisp look. And as you can see, a little bit of that pink polish does come up. That metallic will come up a little bit. And if it does, just go ahead and get your paintbrush and just a tiny bit of paint on there and just dab that on, and then kind of help press that down a little bit. And then it will smooth out really well with the top coat, so don't worry too much about it. But just come in with some acetone and clean that up. And I don't show this step very often, but I do love to use some oils around my fingers, especially if I'm using acetone a lot. So I go ahead and wipe that on, and then I rub it in with my finger. And then once that's done, you want to go ahead and put your fast dry top coat on. I'm using Glisten and Glow top coat. It's my favorite top coat. And that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think these two colors look really cool together, and I think you should try this design. And if you want to try this design, and you do, then tag me on Instagram so I can see it, or use hashtag inspired by gopolished. Thanks guys for watching, and be sure to give me a thumbs up.